Good morning, Mountainside Church. Hope you're doing well. For today's devotional, I'd like to move a bit more away from trusting God for physical things and physical rest and moving it a bit more to spiritual support and rest. A verse for today is in Matthew 11, verse 28, and it reads, it's Jesus talking. He says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke on you and learn from me, because I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls, for my yoke is easy to bear, and my load is not too hard to carry." I think that is beautiful. We live in a world where, even though you don't want to kind of like say it, it is there that what you can produce, you kind of inherently take as your worth. Kind of like this, Israel, when they were slaves in Egypt, the amount of bricks that you could produce is how much worth you are as a slave. And I do think we internalize that, and our world does very much hype that up as being the pinnacle. And then it 100% bleeds over into our spiritual life. If you hear that you need to pray, and praying becomes this mountain that you can't reach, and it's actually pushing you away from God, that's not good, right? If you feel like you're not reading enough Bible, and Bible reading becomes an issue again, it's like, this is not what God wants. Jesus says that he's gentle and humble in heart, and the yoke that you need to carry is easy to carry, and the load isn't too heavy. There is something in this when following Jesus. His expectations of us isn't this huge thing that just comes down and crushes us, but it should be something that is gentle and easy to carry. And I think that comes into trusting Jesus and who he is, bringing everything back to him and checking if that's the right thing. We cannot rest in where we are with God if we do not trust who Jesus is and what he said and what he done for us. So if you are a little bit feel like you're being suffocated, or just feeling bad that you're not where you should be, just know that you can come to Jesus always. He is always ready to hear you, and his expectations for you is one that you can bear easily and whose load isn't hard to carry. So may you be filled with the gentleness of Jesus. I hope you have a good day.